Canon EOS Rebel XS. The Rebel XS, also known as the 1000D, was one of Canon's earliest truly affordable DSLR cameras. It used a basic APS-C sensor and simple controls, aimed at beginners who wanted to step beyond point-and-shoot cameras. The design was lightweight and stripped down, which made it easy to carry and learn. It matters because it helped open the DSLR world to a much wider audience. Canon EOS Rebel T1i. The Rebel T1i, or 500D, introduced higher resolution and one of the first video modes in the Rebel line. It marked a shift where photography cameras began to blend into video tools. While still beginner-friendly, it offered more flexibility and better image quality than earlier models. This camera showed how quickly entry-level cameras were evolving. Canon EOS Rebel T2i. The Rebel T2i, also called the 550D, took a major step forward by bringing features from higher-end cameras into a smaller body. It offered improved low-light performance and full HD video that became widely used by early content creators. Its popularity grew because it delivered strong performance at a relatively low price. It became a key model in the rise of DSLR filmmaking. Canon EOS Rebel T3. The Rebel T3, or 1100D, was designed as a simpler and more affordable alternative to the T2i. It reduced some features to keep the cost low, while still maintaining solid image quality. This made it appealing to first-time users who did not need advanced controls. It played a role in keeping the Rebel lineup accessible at multiple price levels. Canon EOS Rebel T3i. The Rebel T3i, also known as the 600D, added a fully articulating screen, which was a major usability upgrade. This made it easier to shoot from different angles and record video more comfortably. It kept similar image quality to the T2i, but improved the overall shooting experience. It stands out as one of the first Rebels to feel more versatile for both photo and video. Canon EOS Rebel T4i. The Rebel T4i, or 650D, introduced touchscreen controls and improved autofocus, especially for video. This made interacting with the camera more intuitive, similar to using a smartphone. It also improved continuous shooting and responsiveness. This model reflects Canon adapting to changing user expectations. Canon EOS Rebel T5. The Rebel T5, also called the 1200D, returned to a more basic approach, focusing on affordability and simplicity. It was aimed at beginners who wanted a straightforward camera without extra complexity. While it did not push new features, it kept the Rebel line accessible. It served as a reliable entry point for many new photographers. Canon EOS Rebel T5i. The Rebel T5i, or 700D, refined the touchscreen and articulating screen experience introduced in earlier models. It improved autofocus performance and handling, especially for video recording. While not a huge leap in image quality, it focused on making the camera easier and smoother to use. It represents a period of gradual refinement rather than major change. Canon EOS Rebel T6. The Rebel T6, also known as the 1300D, brought built-in Wi-Fi and NFC connectivity to the lineup. This allowed users to transfer photos and control the camera from a phone. It maintained simple controls while adding modern convenience. This camera shows how connectivity became an expected feature even in entry-level models. Canon EOS Rebel T6i. The Rebel T6i, or 750D, introduced a new sensor with better resolution and improved autofocus for still photography. It added more advanced controls compared to the basic T6, giving users room to grow. The balance between ease of use and added capability made it appealing to beginners who wanted to learn more. It sits in the middle of the Rebel lineup in both price and performance. Canon EOS Rebel T6S. The Rebel T6S, or 760D, offered a slightly more advanced design compared to the T6i. It included an extra control dial and a top LCD screen, features usually found in higher-end cameras. These additions made it feel more like a semi-professional tool. It matters because it gave users a taste of advanced controls without leaving the Rebel series. Canon EOS Rebel T7. The Rebel T7, also called the 2000D, focused again on simplicity and affordability. It improved resolution slightly over the T6 while keeping the overall experience familiar and easy to use. This model continued to serve as an entry point for new photographers. It reflects Canon maintaining a steady baseline option in the lineup. Canon EOS Rebel T7i. The Rebel T7i, or 800D, brought a much more advanced autofocus system and faster performance. It improved subject tracking and made shooting moving subjects easier for beginners. The camera also refined the user interface to guide new users while still offering manual control. It stands out as a strong all-around upgrade in the Rebel series. Canon EOS Rebel T8i. The Rebel T8i, also known as the 850D, is one of the final and most refined Rebel models. It improved video features,